Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, and it's going to be a very interesting weather week across the center part of the country this week. Not one, not two, not three, but possibly four winter storms will be moving from west to east. And those of you in the northern half of the country, that would put you down around Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, Missouri, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, and then points right towards the mid-Atlantic. Looks like you're going to have a rather wintry mix, and there will be significant snow as well. It's all going to start on Tuesday. It looks like the heaviest snow on Tuesday is going to be right around Missouri and then heading due east, and that's going to put it right across Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Ohio. It looks like you'll be getting some snow, maybe about 1 to 3 inches, I think, in the Cincinnati area. But those of you in central Kentucky could be looking at a winter storm warning, and you could be looking at 4 to 6, maybe even a little bit more than that as far as snowfall is concerned. And then that will push east and head into West Virginia, and along the mid-Atlantic coast, where you're going to be seeing significant snow also at that time. Then we turn right around, and it looks like now on Wednesday, the next one will show up, and that's going to be a little bit further north, it looks like, at this point in time. Those of you in Iowa will get some snow, as well as Missouri, most of Illinois, most of Indiana, at least the northern portions of Indiana. Looks like you'll be getting quite a bit of snow. That'd be points Indianapolis northward. And that will end Wednesday night, and that's also going to head on into Wisconsin, Michigan, and portions of northern Ohio as well. Those of you along the Ohio River Valley may be looking at more in the way of rain out of the Wednesday storm itself. How much snow? Well, we're probably looking at 4 to 6 inches across portions of Illinois, northern Indiana. And traveling conditions Wednesday night and on into your Thursday is going to be very, very tricky because it's also going to be relatively cold as well. Then we've got another one coming in. Now this one's going to be a little bit weaker, and that's going to come in late Thursday and on into Friday. And it looks like that's going to be hitting more again right around portions of Kentucky, southern Missouri, maybe a little bit of Iowa, maybe a little bit of southern Indiana and Ohio, but it's still a little bit early to tell on that one. But that one's going to be a little bit weaker, and it could produce maybe 1 to 3 inches on that time frame. And then next weekend we could be looking at another big one, but again, it's about a week out, and it's going to take a little bit more effort to see where that one in fact is going to be heading. But for right now, it does look like Tuesday as well as Wednesday is going to be very tricky driving from the northern portions of the Tennessee Valley. That would be portions of Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Ohio, and portions towards the east. Very tricky driving on Tuesday, followed by the northern storm, where driving conditions in Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, northern Indiana, Michigan, northern Ohio will be a little bit on the tricky side. That storm too will also head up towards the northeast, and on top of that, there could be severe weather on the southern edges of these systems, which would put it down into the Tennessee Valley and point southward. So you want to possibly keep an eye on that as well. I'll have more updates as we go through this upcoming week, but it's going to be a very active February week ahead of us. I'm George, the Weather Dad.